Win of the tournament. Italy have managed that in Group D. They're through, and so are Brazil in Group C. Can Russia be the third team to book their place through to the last 16 of the 2012 Futsal World Cup? Russia, a team with a great record in the World Cup. This is their 5th appearance. The last 3 that they qualified for, they've reached the semi-finals. Amazingly, there was a blip in 2004 when they failed to qualify. They went out of the group stages in '92, but '96, 2000, which was in Guatemala, strangely enough, they reached the semi-final. And then, of course, 4 years ago, where they only lost to Brazil, the eventual winners and the host nation. Qualified comfortably enough, Russia. They topped the group with 3 wins against Hungary, Latvia and Kazakhstan. A tough playoff match, though, against Azerbaijan. They won 5-4 on aggregates. 3-2 win in Azerbaijan before being held 2-2 in the return in Russia. Really is the powerhouse section of futsal, though, Europe. Cerrillo was on his heels a bit, and here's a chance for Guatemala, and it needed a better finish from Estuardo de Leon. Now, what a great chance that was. A bit more composure required, though. And Gustavo holds his hands out to his outfield players as if to say, what happened there? Suddenly de Leon was through, and that really should have been 6-1. Aguirre. De Leon. Now Aguirre. Played across. Stabbed away in the end by Cerrillo. Macau. Sergeyev. Metov. It's Pula. Shaikh Metov. Oh, a turn, and the shot is just wide from Cerrillo. First real opening of the second half for Russia. Here's Aguirre. Now Escobar. Macau. Oh, Escobar, it was nice footwork to get the ball through to him, but he was just on his heels and just couldn't readjust to pick up the ball from Aguirre. Pula. Shaikh Metov. Metov again, stepping away from Macau. Now Cerrillo. Pula. Shaikh Metov found a bit of space for himself and was quickly closed down. The last thing you need is Shaikh Metov pulling the trigger from any range. Such ferocity, he can deliver the ball. A strong challenge from Gonzalez. Another test coming up for Carlos Merida. Shaikh Metov, Merida makes the block and followed up with a save from Cerrillo, and he's taken the ball right in the nose there. Oh, that has to hurt. Good save, and then watch here. Oh, that is a painful one. He'll be okay once the eyes watering has stopped. I'm not sure where that's the pain. On the nose, I would have thought. Took that full on from point-blank range from Surya. Shaikmatov, and again. Pula. Shaikmatov. Pula. Sergeyev. You don't see too many wayward passes from Russia. Collector's item, that one. Gonzalez. Now Enriquez. Acevedo. Turned by Enriquez, but turned into Pula. Pula with the corner. Shaikmatov, Pula. Surya. Oh, the effort at goal was from Sergeyev, and the follow-up by Pula. Can Gautamala break through this stubborn resistance from Russia defensively? They've yet to concede. It's Gonzalez. That's impressive no matter who the opposition is. It's Tejada. And again. Gonzalez. Going to take some beating, this Russian team. Now Guatemala pressing. Can they grab the first goal of the second half? Oh, there was too much hesitancy. Gustavo made himself big, and now it's Russia at the other end. With better finishing, they could have had 2 or 3 here, Guatemala. Gustavo has done his job to perfection in the Russian goal. Behind Enriquez. Probable opposition in the next round will be the teams from Group E. Group with Serbia, Czech Republic, Kuwait and Egypt. Difficult to see any of those sides causing an upset against Russia. So another prolonged stay in this competition looks on the cards. Here's Enriquez. Gonzalez outside him. At least they've stemmed the flow a bit in the opening 5 minutes of the second half here. Guatemala. Rubinho for Russia. Chistopolov. Rubinho. Chistopolov. Played back again by Lima. Chistopolov, though, turning into traffic, and this is Acevedo. Gonzalez. That's weak. Has been disappointing, the Guatemalan play at the Russian end of the pitch. Rubinho. And again Rubinho. Well, the crowd have seen 2 fairly one-sided games inside this arena today. It's Prudnikov. Although Columbia Solomon Islands only really became one-sided in the final quarter of the second half. Again, too easy. Too easy to just walk his way through there, Eder Lima. He would have been hoping to add to his 7 goals that he scored in the first game, but as of yet, hasn't really had sight of the Guatemalan goal. Rubinho. Not done by Lima to Prudnikov. That's blocked away by De Leon. Prudnikov, Stopolov, now Rubinho. Rubinho again to Stopolov. Cleared away by Aristondo. Lima. It's almost as though they're playing in first or second gear now, Russia. They have their 6-goal lead and just happy to shift the ball around, keep possession of it. Well, it has to be a foul. Aristondo just beaten by the quality. Great change of speed from Pavel Chistopolov. And it was too good for Manuel Aristondo. Just a talking to for Aristondo, no card. I think the referee realising that he was just beaten by the skill of Pavel Chistopolov. Rubinho shifted across. Oh, it's a terrific goal, tucked away by Eder Lima. And finally, he does get his name on the score sheet. His 8th goal of the competition, the tournament's leading scorer. Just so simple again from Russia. Everybody was near side marking and forgot all about Eder Lima. The ball just played across and he just rifled the ball in. And Russia lead by 7-0. Continue to rack up the goals. That's 23 now. Bearing in mind, they scored 31 in one game against the Solomon Islands 4 years ago. It's Aguirre. Escobar. Towards Aguirre. Now Macau. I did expect better from Guatemala. I didn't think that they could beat the Russians or even get a draw or anything like that, but I didn't expect them to really be 7 goals down with 12.5 minutes still to go. And I would have expected them maybe to break through a couple of times and score as well. They've certainly had chances, just not taken them. Feel they'll get through to the last 16 because of the way the fixtures have worked in their favour, with Solomon Islands their last game. But I'll tell you what, they'll have to up it a bit. Solomon Islands showed enough against Colombia to suggest they won't just turn up and be bowled over by Guatemala. Here's Prudnikov, now Rubinho behind Prudnikov though. And I think if they do go through, it'll probably be as far as they go, Guatemala. What we've seen here. Acevedo. Gonzalez, Acevedo, that's lovely play by Guatemala, and still they can't find a way past Gustavo in the Russian goal. Strong hand from Gustavo. Dynamo Moscow goalkeeper tipping it away. Such a giant presence, isn't he, in that goal? It's one of those goalkeepers that when you see a one-on-one, you actually fancy him to make the save, when normally you'd favour the forward. It's Gonzalez. Tejada. Gonzalez, this is Santizo. Gonzalez. It's better play from Guatemala. We've seen it in flashes from them, but not enough. Combination of poor finishing and terrific goalkeeping from Gustavo. That's why they're not on the score sheet yet. That's going to be a corner for Guatemala. Nothing coming of it though. Acevedo's ball wasn't the best. Here is Acevedo. And again, this time though for Tejada. Gonzalez. Gonzalez again, back to Acevedo. Santizo, Tejada. Tejada. Just need to get themselves a goal, Guatemala. There's Gonzalez. Soon scoots through, doesn't it, this tournament? Tomorrow we'll see the final round of games in Group A, Group C. Oh, that's a good block again from Gustavo. Before we know it, we'll be into the knockout stages. Here's Sergaev. They've opened up again, and that should have been an eighth, and it's off the post. Cerrillo. Oh, that was a let-off for Guatemala. You just feel they can up it and score at will when they want to here, Russia. Cerrillo. Now Pula. Quarter of the game still to go. Russia leading 7-0. It's intercepted by Tejada. Acevedo. Tejada. Santizo. Acevedo held up by Pula. That's decent from Guatemala, keeping possession. Oh, and then it's given away to Cerrillo. Cerrillo again. Pula was waiting. Shakhmetov was in there. Now Acevedo. Escobar. It's made some space, Escobar, but again it's blocked by Gustavo. Oh, Shakhmetov, oh, this must be, no! Well played by Eric Acevedo. Showed good determination to get back and clear when it looked as though it was going to be a tap-in for Russia. Cerrillo. Shakhmetov. Pula. Sergaev. Pula. Into Cerrillo, but taken away by De Leon. It's De Leon again. Now Escobar. Macau. Aguirre. Taken away by Pula. Macau's was the final touch. It's a Russian ball. Robinho. Cerrillo. Into Pula. Shakhmetov. Pula. Robinho. Now Cirio. Still working hard, Guatemala. Trying to keep this score down, which is credit to them. Conceded just the one in the second half. Cirio. Combination of determined play by Guatemala and Russia, I think, just taking subconsciously the foot off the gas. Played their way out of trouble well there, Guatemala. De Leon looking for Escobar. And Russia making a few changes. Rather glum-looking faces in Guatemalan shirts. Well, surely going to make it through for the very first time. Robinho. Unless, of course, the Solomon Islands do have a shock in store. And that would be a story. Robinho. Here's De Leon. Now Escobar. Macau. Guatemala are able to compete in futsal in ways they're not able to at the 11-a-side game, of course, where Mexico and USA dominate the CONCACAF region. But in futsal, it's a very different story. CONCACAF champions in 2008 and then runners-up this time around, having beaten Mexico 3-0 in the semi-final. Mexican team, in truth, though, is pretty much the beach soccer team that just doubles for both codes. It's Prudnikov. This is good play again by Russia. Now, was that a foul? Yeah, given rather belatedly. Pavel Chistopolov taken down, not for the first time. Got such good feet, Chistopolov, caught by Tejada. Chistopolov over it. It's been a tough game for Carlos Merida, the Guatemalan keeper. Pavel Sushilin putting himself in the wall. The Guatemalan goalkeeper Merida in the wall too. Been blocked off by Sushilin. It shifted out to Robinho, and it's a good save by Merida. Chistopolov, lovely ball across, and finished off by Pavel Sushilin. 8-0 for Russia. Lovely ball by Pavel Chistopolov, again escaping his marker. And that's good to see as well. Carlos Merida helped up by Sushilin after the two collided. Russia 8, Guatemala 0. Here is Gonzalez. 24 goals without reply now in this tournament for Russia. It's Tejada. Enriquez. Tejada, it's given away all too easily, and it's another one. Dmitry Prudnikov gifted the 9th goal for Russia. That's the last thing you need to do. He's made some errors, hasn't he, in this match, Tejada? And he's been punished more or less every time. What a clinical finish. Confident, wasn't it? Just stroked into the net past Carlos Merida at pace. And 2 goals less than a minute apart. Have Russia 9-0 in front. Second of the game for Prudnikov. And Russia surely set to hit double figures for the second match in succession. Prudnikov again. Or Robinho for the run of Chistopolov. Chistopolov. Chistopolov again to Prudnikov. Good counter here by Guatemala. No power on the shot though from Enriquez. Again, that move breaks down and Guatemala can counter. That's what they haven't done enough in this game, really, when Russia have been throwing bodies forward and it's broken down. Guatemala haven't really taken advantage at the other end. Russia pressing again for more. There's space in the centre, it's off the post from Chistopolov. They literally can cut them open at will. Enriquez. Acevedo going for the return. It's just driven at goal by Tejada, more in hope than anything. Here's Enriquez. Almost foul for Chistopolov. Gonzalez. Is there a goal in this for Guatemala in the remaining 3 minutes? Santizo. Chistopolov. It's amazing, isn't it? Possession-wise, not a great deal in it. It's the extra quality that the Russians have in finishing off that possession that is the difference between the two teams. Pula. It's claimed again by Merida. Aguiar. De Leon. It's a free kick for Guatemala. Now by Shayakhmatov. Oh, goodness me. Well, what a strange game Carlos Merida has had in the Guatemalan goal. And what a strange game Guatemala have had in general. Tejada has made loads of mistakes, Merida as well. But at the same time, he's produced some good saves. Certainly got away with one when he fouled Alexander Fukin in the first half. I think that should have been a red. It's a long-range effort again, which Merida is happy to see wide from Shayakhmatov. He doesn't waste any time in pulling the trigger, Shayakhmatov, from wherever he is. Macau. De Leon. Macau. And now Russia look for this 10th goal. Can they? No. Sergeyev just holds on to the ball. This is Pula. Shayakhmatov. Sergeyev. Now Shayakhmatov. Just pulling Guatemala's defence around from pillar to post. Maltsev. Sergeyev. Maltsev almost in there. Sergeyev trying to follow up as well. This is Pula. Shayakhmatov. Now Maltsev. Maltsev again. Pula took a deflection. That will be a Russian corner. Didn't know an awful lot about it, did he? Estuardo de Leon just hit him on the back and went behind. Here's Pula. Sergeyev. Foot in from Maltsev. Oh, Pula was stronger. Maltsev is in the centre, although Pula couldn't pick him out. And now De Leon can carry it away here for Guatemala. Russian ball. Moutsev again. Into the final seconds. Here's Pula. Guatemala will be glad to see the back of this match. They always knew it was going to be tough. Shayakhmatov, that's blocked. Back again with Klimovsky. Player brought on for Gustavo when Russia scored their 7th. Makes sense as well, doesn't it, to give the goalkeeper a run out. They've brought just the 2 Russia. Some teams have brought 3, others 2. Gustavo and Leonid Klimovsky is back up. It's Tejada. Now Escobar. Good battling from Escobar. Needs to have a shot, but it's straight at Klimovsky, who gathers comfortably. And speaking of comfortable, it is another rather straightforward victory for Russia at the Futsal World Cup. 16-0 winners in their opening match against the Solomon Islands. They've followed that up here with a 9-0 victory against Guatemala, the team who were seen as their nearest challengers in this group. But despite this 9-0 mauling, Guatemala still have a glorious chance to go through to the last 16, because their final match is against the Solomon Islands. Russia are there. They join Brazil and Italy in the last 16. Sergeyev netting a hat-trick amongst others. Lima adding another one. Russia 9, Guatemala 0.